Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, it's the Wally, and today what I have for you guys is actually a special video. Mr. Synthetic Kill, introduce yourself.
Alright, it's your favourite manly guy, Synthetic Kill.
I can already feel them leaving a dislike on the video already. I love it. And what we wanted to talk about, I was actually going to do a commentary about the card Ghost Reveal, because it's literally been about 17 seconds since it's finished, but Mr. Kill bothered me with his message, so I thought I'd bring him into the conversation.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. So, why don't you start off with what you thought, and then I'll jump in, because I want to hear your northern opinion on things.
Alright. Well, probably the main thing I'm intrigued by is the fact that UAV ain't in the air now.
Yeah, but did you watch the thing after the actual reveal, the exclusive?
Yeah, I did. The fact that if you get more,
yeah,
it upgrades.
I
like that idea.
It's like Modern Warfare 3, isn't it, with the UAV thing? The, you know, 1 UAV, yeah. 2, and then 3 you got the advanced. And hopefully, because I think it was Tina, bless Tina, when she said it was like, it was 1 which it was like half, and then 2 it was full, and then 3 it was directional. Now I hope it's directional like the Blackbird. I don't hope it's directional like the advanced.
Modern Warfare 3.
No,
when it just like faded and then did the.
But that is a very good idea, and I have lots and lots of notes to talk about. Did you watch all of it, by the way?
I watched every single set.
I like that. So, what you know? I don't know whether you actually watched my video on this beforehand. I doubt you did.
I did when you said that it showed fun.
Exactly.
And
First thing they said.
Agreed with it.
Fun. However, I hate statistics when they talk about, oh, we fired 17 trillion bullets. No, you didn't. You pushed the right trigger 17 trillion times. It's not the same thing. But I did like the opening thing, you know, with all like the pop culture, you know, like Family Guy. That was good.
Yeah, that was funny.
See, innovation, as I said, innovation, but appreciation. They appreciate the fact that we spend money on this shit.
Yeah.
And what did you see? The very first thing. Sorry to cut you off. I don't know whether it was the executioner, but did you see that guy with the revolver?
Yeah.
The one shot, and he killed the guy, and he cocked it back. Oh, I hope there's combat records in this game. That's already my favourite. That's already gonna be my gun. It's done. Unless
when it showed the dog.
Yeah, unless the master key's in the game, in which case then I'll have to have a discussion, but I'm not sure.
Master key with Enfield attachment.
You heard it here first. And then I'm just gonna run through my list if you don't mind, because I got a few things I want to talk about.
Oh, you noted things down, eh?
Oh, I said I was gonna make a commentary about it, but I saw you on. I thought this would be a bit better, a bit more engaging. Why did they have to give like 15 seconds to the noob tube?
Why? Straight away I just went YouTube.
Why? What's the point? But the one thing I did like, did you see with the shotgun the different not iron sights, what's it called? Sorry, crosshairs. I don't know whether you noticed, but like instead of like the 4, you know, 1 top, bottom, left, right.
Did it have circles?
It was a circle, yeah.
Yeah.
Which I think is much better for shotguns, because you know you can see the pellet spread
and everything.
Exactly. So I think that was a good idea.
I did love the animation when you shoot them, when one of them, when he just did one shot with, I don't know what type of shotgun, it looked like a striker or a new form of a striker, and he just went flying back.
Yeah.
That's gonna feel nice.
I mean that's probably not gonna be in the game where you're flying back, because then that'd be a bit. What about if you flew back into like one of your teammates, you know? But I did like the Juggernaut thing with the death machine. That was pretty cool.
Yeah. But I loved the sound of the death machine. Like, it didn't sound like something unrealistic in the other ones. Like, when it goes, it was like dun 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 dun.
But the only problem I can see with that is, I mean, I think he's actually in the live session that I recorded with Rave a little while back. I got my first ever assault Juggernaut. I don't know whether you remember that in Modern Warfare 3. You know, you had the support with the riot shield and the pistol, and the one with the M60. You move so fudging slow with that.
Yeah.
But I mean
But I did see running with it in the trailer.
Yeah. So you know, we can hope. You know, because That's the stuff I like, you know, like the Dragonfire's back. I don't really care for the Moab, which we'll get to that later because I have.
I'm surprised they didn't show anything similar to that. Only maybe a kill sheet where it changed the actual environment. Like I don't know if that would be the Moab or.
No, yeah, it showed the Moab. No, it did show. It was in. It was He called in the Moab. It like the screen, like you know, the animation. Then in the top right, it said, whatever the hell the name was. You remember the Moab, like the white bomb thing?
Oh yeah.
Killed such and such, so it is like definitely back. So.
Right.
We'll get on. We'll get back to that. Marksman rifles looks pretty cool. I like the idea of that.
That will be good for people that are not trying to trickshot, but actually like give up.
Because I mean, I'm originally like a Halo guy, so stuff like, you know, one shot. That's what I love to do. I'd love just to one shot people on the head with like whatever rifle they got, just piss people off. That'd be fantastic. That would. Just bop, you're dead. But it's not a sniper. I know it's not a sniper. It's a marksman. Sell your game. You're not even worth it.
Yeah. I did notice in the perk screen though that they had something similar to toughness, like it had an arm.
Yeah, the arm. I did see that. I did catch that as well. Girl players, Mr. Kilt. Now, I've seen the best thing already about this reveal. It was I think Ronaldinho tweeted it out. Some guy sent him a message saying, "Brand new world reveal DLC map for women," and it had a picture of a kitchen. Well, I just thought was just beautiful. I thought that was fantastic, to be honest.
Well, I did like proper like get stoked when I saw the woman, but then soon after like the trailer faded, I was just like, I wonder how many guys are actually going to be playing as women.
Yeah. And then like trying to be girl gamers. Yeah, I can see it. I can see it.
They're all over.
Oh, it's gonna be fun anyway. I wonder if they're gonna make it any different. Like, you know, I'd probably assume that you'd probably still be able to run as fast and stuff, but I'd like there to be like some differences. Like, I don't know, you run a tiny bit faster as a girl. But that, you know, I'll leave that down to Mr. Infinity War to sort that out anyway. They didn't take...
with the character customization, I hope you could show the boobs more for the
Hey, we don't tolerate sexism on this channel, do you?
I do.
You're going to be kicked off my channel. I was disappointed though. They kind of took my idea of the thermal rocket launcher, but you know, rocket launcher with 2 missiles, I'll take that. That's an improvement anyway.
I like the fact that with dynamic environments, campers are going to have a tough time.
Yeah, but see, that's the thing. They're going to have a tough time, but if you sit behind a giant thing, like I don't know whether you noticed on the map where that guy threw C4 on top of that banner and it blew up, the A was different to the rest of them, so stuff like that's going to be so obvious. Campers are going to find somewhere to camp.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's nothing that can be done against campers. I don't care. And to be honest,
except for
carry on.
Cranked.
Yeah.
That looks good.
That looks
but
good.
I don't think I'd be playing it like professionally.
No, but I mean,
a lot.
That you say that, I actually wanted to... Cranked, did you notice what guns they were using on Cranked?
I saw a Vector.
That's all you saw was Vectors?
Vector.
I think I saw Vectors and a couple semi-autos like the File. I bet Clayster was using that. But I mean, that's what... Already, you know, they've played the game for what? 5 hours and they've already figured out that the Vector's going to be the GOAT. I mean, you know... I would have loved to have seen someone running around with dual pistols. That would have been great.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But did you see the pistols as well? At one point, some guy, I don't know what he had, it looked like an M9 from Modern Warfare 2. He two-shotted someone. It wasn't a headshot, he just went, bop, bop, dead. So that means, like,
that's changed.
For dual wield, hopefully you're going to be able to, like, you know, one-shot somebody, just press the triggers and they die. That'd be great, that would, because that's the only thing with Black Ops 2. The hitbox is so freaking big.
Yeah.
What are you doing with your mic?
I don't know what I did.
I don't know what you did. I bet you're happy with Specialist coming back. You can go for the Moabs for your YouTube channel now.
I was a bit happy to see that, but then I saw support.
As long as support is non-lethal, I don't care. And as long as it's not a guaranteed, it should not be a guaranteed. That's all I'm going to say. But the thing is though, with Specialist and Moab, I mean, I'm probably going to do a commentary on this anyway, but I just don't like the Moab being in the game, because what happens is you see somebody like Fearcrads get a Moab, and then somebody who is bad at the game goes for one, and it's just a detriment to the team. Because that's all that Cranked is going to be. is going to be people getting Moabs in that, world's fastest crank Moab. They get it in, like, I don't know, 4 30-second rotations of crank to something stupid. It encourages Lone Wolf, which I suppose isn't too bad because they've got all this clan war malarkey, so... I don't know, we'll have to see, but I just don't like the idea of the Moab because it just encourages solo kill whoring, and people view these YouTubers. Yeah, exactly. When I'm on like a 15, I camp my ass off. I do. I want it.
Yeah.
And that's people see like these YouTubers getting. I think I can do it, and they can't, and they're bad, and they just camp, and it's frustrating. But that's another commentary for another time. What did you think of the 11 perk possibilities? There's a mouthful.
I thought it was good, but then I thought, well, what's the point of specialists if you're going to have that many perks anyway?
Yeah, that's actually a very good point. I never thought of that. Yeah, but that's starting, isn't it? So I assume if you're running specialists, you'd start with however many points, because I think when I wrote it down, Stalker was a 3-point thing, so it's probably going to go, unless they're running hardline, it's going to go 2, 4, 6 everything, or it's going to go 1, 3, 5, 7's everything. So I don't know. Maybe I kind of like the idea that like if you want to be an uber support player, you can just run like 11 perks and support. That'd be kind of good.
Yeah.
As long as support's balanced, of course.
Yeah, but the fact that, like, when I was saying, what's the point? I mean, with a Moab, you have to kill to get your perks. But with the 11 perk system, you're there and already got all your perks.
Excuse me. Yeah, but if you have 11 perks, that might mean that you only have like a gun.
True, but then you could just pick up someone else's gun.
Fair point, but maybe their guns some are absolutely shit.
True.
Let's say 3 months out and we're already, wasting our time instead of playing games. We're talking about it. But when No Death Streaks was announced, you were like cheering in your little northern seat, weren't you?
I was masturbating.
Keep it clean.
I was entertained.
There you go.
Sexually.
There you go. Because it's like when Fwiz said, the perks are coming back: Martyrdom, Last Stand, and Painkiller. That was.
I was just like, wait, what?
I was like, fuck you, Fwiz. I used to like you and all. I'm rescinding I'm rescinding my following of you on Twitter. But I was just like little things I noticed, like sentries were like 6-point streaks, and you could pull them out your ass instead of getting a care package. That was good.
Yeah.
Because
I like that in Black Ops 2.
Yeah,
I hated waiting for it.
Yeah, but it looks like if it's the old sentry guns that you might be able to knife them again, which would be a shame.
Yeah, they do look like the old ones.
Yeah, but I suppose if you can pull them out your ass, you can just keep getting them. So.
Yeah. With the score streaks though, like, it looks similar to the way how you called them Modern Warfare 3, which I kind of didn't like. Like, it took so long to like press a button on that little.
I didn't mind that because, no offense, if you've got like a 10 score streak, which was what, like an AH6 in the old game, if you couldn't have 3 seconds to call it in, then obviously, how the hell did you manage to get a 9-10 score streak?
Okay.
And did you see the mantle thing that you can? I don't know why. I'm gonna try that sentence again. With the mantle, you could shoot whilst mantling, right? Mantling again. So like, I could jump over and shoot, but I was wondering.
Oh, okay.
Your northern brain's caught up. I'm happy.
Yeah.
But with the mantling thing, right? Can I literally shoot and start the animation? Because what it looked like to me was you have to get like to the midpoint. So let's say there's a barrier there. You have to get on the barrier and then moving towards getting away from the barrier to start shooting. So for that, like the beginning of the animation, you're going to be vulnerable, which I think that's how it should be.
You basically caught with your pants down.
Yeah, you pulled your pants down, but then as soon as you're over that, you can start shooting again, which I think is the right way to do it.
Yeah.
I think that's the right way.
But then again, there might be a perk to counteract that.
It could be a perk.
Like,
it could
make it go faster.
It could be a perk. Or that crank thing where you jump over, bam, you're dead.
Yeah.
I like that idea of I like the idea of the care package thing in that map, whatever it was called.
Yeah, where it's just randomly placed.
But how random is it?
I don't know.
That's going to be the thing.
They'll probably be picked up like in Hardpoint.
I hope so. That's a good point, actually. And with this destructible environments, now I don't know whether did you ever play the Modern Warfare 2 DLC? Because I didn't.
No.
No, there was one map, and hopefully somebody recalls, it was like a snow map in like a junkyard, and there was like a giant metal, like, garbage, like, cluster thing over the top of the map. Now, if it was something like that, you should be able, one team should be able to, like, use that to kill the opponents. It shouldn't just be, okay, there's a bus in... Yeah, the crane, thank you. There shouldn't just be, like, a bus in the middle of the map, and whoever gets, you know, whoever's lucky enough to get it first. It should be that it's strategic for both sides. Let's say you're, like, the Marines, like they showed in the gameplay. You should be able to have, like, 2 things to your advantage, whereas if you're on, I don't know, FBI, CIA, you know, whatever, you should have things. I don't think it should just be random things. I think it should be strategic to your side to give you an advantage. Like,
that's a good idea.
Yeah, like, I don't know whether you remember a mission, you know, if you spawn at ADOM on mission, you're fucked, basically. Whereas if you spawn on C, that's the good side. It should be like that. There should be good and bad things on maps. Maps shouldn't be symmetrical where it's even. There should be good points and bad points. That way, when you get the spawn flip, you know, you get CDOM on mission, that's what you want to get. You know, they shouldn't cater to the, you know, everything's even squared. I don't like that at all. And did you notice as well, Mr. Kill? I was looking, and there was, at one point, on, like, you know, like the guy's POV, you know, score streak, score whatever, he had 2 C4s and 2 bouncing Bettys.
Oh god, no, he didn't.
He did. So hopefully, what they should do is with all this customization malarkey, is I still maintain, and I like my idea of, let's say if we're bringing it back to the 10-point system, right? I should be able to have a gun and as many attachments as I want. So literally, and let's say, you know, what is it? Primary gunfighter, you can have 3, right? Yeah, that's right. So let's say I put 3 on with primary gunfighter. I can then add primary gunfighter again, so that would go up to 6. Put an attachment on, that would be 7. Primary gunfighter again, that would be 8. And attachment 9. So that I could have a gun and 5 attachments. If I want to run that, I should be able to run that.
I'll do that, I don't know.
No, you can't. You can't. You know, you can only have, you know, 3 attachments, but you should be able to have as many attachments as you want. If you want to run around with 11 perks and like dual wield silenced extended mag pistols, you should be able to.
True.
Instead of, because they say all this about customization, but if it's not, it's just you can do this, but you can't do this. It's like, well, it kind of defeats the purpose. Exactly. Wait until Black Ops 3. You know, that way. Everything will come out, and hopefully by that point they'll have realised that we just want to fuck around.
Do it, silenced executioners.
I do executioner first thing I saw. I'm happy. That's my prestige edition bought. So I think that was pretty much everything I wanted. Is there anything you would like to cover?
What type of color camo are you looking forward to for your character?
Ooh, that's a very good point. See, I'm a big fan of orange and green. We've had red, we've had blue, we've had, like, you know, the dark reds and the light blues. Bring back orange and green. Give me something that's a bit more colourful and poppy, because all the maps looked a bit brown and wastelandy. So, not Modern Warfare 2
also,
wastelandy. Not
emblem.
Yeah.
Emblem editor.
Is that back?
Yeah, they were showing it.
We can see more penises. That'd be great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it doesn't look as defined or great.
It doesn't.
Like
I don't care about that stuff, to be honest. As long as people can put their phone numbers on, so you can call them and I can record it, I'm happy. I'm happy about that. Is there anything else? Because we've been going for 20 minutes now, and my upload speed is not the best.
I think that's about it.
Okay.
I want to play Black Ops 2 now.
I like that. Check out Mr. Kill's channel. What's your channel again? I always link it, but I got to go through all the procedures. So.
Synthetic Kill or the Synthetic Kill, can't remember.
YouTube.com/synthetic kill. That's how much he uploads, folks. But just subscribe. There's fun content on there anyway. But anyway, guys, this has been ItstheWally. I really do hope you enjoyed. I want to thank Mr. Kill for coming out, and thank you all very much for watching.
Bye-bye!